नमः सर्वेभ्यः राम राम राम। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा। ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। नमः सर्वेभ्यः राम राम राम। शुभ मंगलवासरः। अद्य तृतीयपाठे विद्यमानाः अन्यविषयाः के इति पश्यामः। प्रथमं सूक्तिः। मीना भगिनी।
राम 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 नमस्कारः। सूक्तिः उद्योगिनं पुरुषसिंह अनुपैति लक्ष्मीः। This means
पठतु भगिनी।
उद्योगिनं पुरुषसिंह अनुपैति लक्ष्मीः।
अत्र अनु इति नकारः नास्ति खलु। उद्योगिनं पुरुषसिंहमुपैति।
उद्योगिनं पुरुषसिंहनुपैति लक्ष्मीः।
मुपैति पुरुषसिंहम् उपैति पुरुषसिंहमुपैति। पुनः वदतु।
उद्योगिनं पुरुषसिंहनुपैति लक्ष्मीः।
नकारः श्रूयते अत्र। ऐ एम् हियरिंग न देयर इंस्टेड ऑफ म। उद्योगिनं पुरुषसिंहमुपैति लक्ष्मीः।
उद्योगिनं पुरुषसिंहं नुपैति लक्ष्मीः।
पुरुषसिंहम् उपैति।
पुरुषसिंहं नुपैति लक्ष्मीः।
If you split it there, Purushasimham, then it becomes Upaiti. So, Lakshmihi Udyoginam Purushasimham Upaiti, not Mupaiti. If you say Simham, you should say Upaiti.
Okay, okay.
One more time.
Purushasimham Upaiti Lakshmihi.
Uttamam. Udyoginam Purushasimham Upaiti Lakshmihi. Artha kaha?
Udyoginam Purushasimham means an industrious person is a lion among men. Anupaiti Lakshmihi means is followed by fortune.
Anupaiti nasti upaiti.
Oh, I am always saying that. Upaiti Lakshmihi means followed by fortune.
Upaiti samipe gacchati. The one who is hardworking and is as hardworking as a lion. Lakshmi Devi tam purusham upaiti. Prosperity. Vadatu Bhagini.
Prosperity draws near a man who is perseverant and brave like a lion.
Atra simhaha iva shauryam dhairyam आवश्यकं पराक्रमी इति अर्थः. उद्योगिनं यः the one who puts in effort, यः यत्नं करोति प्रयत्नं करोति. So you need to put in effort and you need to have bravery like that of a lion. So the anvayaha would be Lakshmihi Udyoginam Purushasimham Upaiti. Atra upa plus eti. So the eti is the kriya padam there. What is the kartrupadam?
Kartrupadam is upaiti.
Upaiti is the kriya. Upaiti means draws near, goes near, right? So that is the kriya.
That is the verb, karma padam.
Verb is what?
Verb is follows, na?
But you are saying verb karma padam. Verb is not karma padam. What is verb? Verb is called
Kriya padam.
verb is called kriya padam. Correct.
Yeah.
Upa plus eti, upaiti. So goes near, goes to. Iti arthaha. So upaiti. That is the verb. Who
That
is
is
over here?
Lakshmihi is the subject.
Correct. Very good. Lakshmihi. She is the doer. Who goes near? Lakshmi goes near. Very good. And then what is the karma padam?
Karma padam is Udyoginam and Purusha Simham.
Udyoginam Purusha Simham. So Purushaha Simhaha Iva, the one who is brave like a lion, and the one who is hardworking, perseverant. So Udyoginam Purusha Simham. Those two become the karma pada. So Udyoginam is kind of like an adjective to the Purusha Simham. Uttama Bhagini. So the verb is eti. Eti with the upasarga, upaiti is the kriya padam. Ka upaiti, Lakshmihi upaiti. Kam upaiti, Udyoginam Purusha Simham upaiti. So the kriya padam is
Kriya padam is Upaiti.
very good. The kartru padam is
Kartru padam is Lakshmihi.
uttamam. Very good. And the karma padam. Karma padam dvayam asti.
Purusha Simham.
Very good. Udyoginam Purusha Simham.
Are in Dvitiya Vibhakti.
They are in Dvitiya Vibhakti. Correct. Purusha Simhaha becomes Purusha Simham. Purushaha Simhaha Iva. It is a samasta pada. So Udyoginam Purusha Simham Lakshmihi Upaiti. Prosperity or Lakshmi draws or goes near a man who is hardworking and is brave like a lion. Uttama Bhagini. Very good.
Dhanyavada.
प्रश्नः अस्ति वा? अस्तु. संख्या शान्ता भगिनी.
नमस्कारः भगिनी.
नमस्कारः.
संख्या 11 लेंगे लिया 150
not 11 भगिनी.
Oh, 51 sorry.
1 minute. 51. Can you just hold on? So in the first chapter we did 1 to 10. Bhagini, please wait. Okay. In the first chapter we did 1 to 10 and then we did the multiples of 10. We did after that Shatam, Sahasram, Koti, all that we covered in the first chapter. In the second chapter, what did we cover?
11 to 50.
50. Very good.
50.
11 to 50. One thing to remember in Samskritam, when you write a Sankhya, the number and it is opposite to the way we write in English.
Yeah.
So when we say 21, we write the 1 first. So Eka Vimshatihi. You write the 1 first and then you write Vimshatihi. So for 10 it is Dasha, 20 it is Vimshatihi, for 30 it is, if you don't know it's okay.
Trimshat.
Very good, Trimshat. And then for 40 it is?
40 is Chatvarimshat.
And then for 50 it is?
Panchashat.
So in between 11 to 20, the exceptions that we saw were number 16.
Shad.
So
Shad.
16 becomes? 16 because so one X. So book so 16 is an exception that we saw. So
16 வருட புராணம் போய் எடுத்துட்டேன்.
The clue to remember is
இருக்கு மேடம், இருக்கு 18 16 17 ஷோடச
Shodasha.
ஷோடச.
We call Shodasha Lakshmi Puja, right? The 16 lamps that we do. So Shodasha. Shodashopataram. So that is also the 16 types of upacharas that we do. That is a clue that you can remember. And Ashta takes
அஷ்டாதச தீர்க்க.
Ashtadasha takes Dirgha. And then similarly, Ashtavimshatihi. So 28 is also
தீர்க்கம்.
And then in between 31 to 39, everything takes a sakara. So Eka Trimshat, Dva Trimshat, Trayas Trimshat, Chatus Trimshat, and then again Ashta Trimshat. It's and then,
ஷட் அஷ்டா கரெக்ட்.
yeah, and then Shat Trimshat instead of Shad it is Shat. From 41 to 50, it becomes Dvi and 3. So it becomes Eka Chatvarimshat, Dvi Chatvarimshat, Tri Chatvarimshat, Chatush iti Shakaraha bhavati atra. Chatush Chatvarimshat, but here it becomes Ashta Chatvarimshat. So these are the exceptions that we need to remember in the first 50 that we have learned. Now, in terms of multiples of 10, 50 is Panchashat, Shamyatam, Panchashat, and then 60 is
60. 60 is ஷஷ்டி.
Shashti.
ஷஷ்டிஹி.
Very good. Shashti of the Purtihi. So that is the clue that we can remember. Shashtihi. And then 70 is
சப்ததி. சப்ததிஹி. சப்ததிஹி. சப்திதிஹி. சப்ததிஹி. Saptatihi.
Saptatihi. Sapta and you add
Tihi.
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 So,
Tihi.
Saptatihi. What is for 9? What is for 80?
80. Ashitidihi. Ashitidihi.
Aha.
Ashitihi. 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 Ashitihi.
Very good. And then Ashitihi, and then 90 becomes
Navatihi. Navatihi.
Navatihi. So Panchashat, after that it becomes Tihi, like Vimshatihi. So it becomes Sashtihi, Saptatihi,
Saptatihi, Ashtatihi, Ashitihi, Navatihi.
Navatihi. I want to summarize it one more time, Bagni. Just wait.
Okay.
So it becomes Panchashat, Shashtihi, Saptatihi, Ashitihi, Navatihi, and then it is Shatam. So you add all the numerals as a prefix to these. You will get the corresponding number combination after 50. Go ahead, Bagni.
Eka Panchashat 51, Dvi Panchashat 52, Three Panchashat 53, Chadush Panchashat 54, Chadush.
You have to pronounce it as Chatuf Panchashat. Chatuhu. For now,
Chaduhu. Chadusha. Isha is
Chatuhu Panchashat.
Okay. Chatuku Panchashat. Visarga eduthaga ishi poda vendama. Visarga illa padichaga.
For Pakaraha, you have to say the Visargaha, or you have to say a Pakaraha. Bagni,
Chadu Panchashat.
Koncham slow pannungo. You have to work with me here. Slow down a little bit. You're saying Chaduhu. It is not Chaduhu. It is
Chatuhu.
Chatuhu Panchashat
54. Panchashat 55. Shat Panchashat 56. सप्त पंचाशत् 57
Mm.
अष्ट पंचाशत् 58
Mm.
नव पंचाशत् 59 षष्टिः 60
60.
एक 60
Wait, 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. So you have to wait here. So eka, dvi, tri, chatuhu, pancha, shat, sapta, ashta. So here from 40, ashta doesn't take the dirgha. So ashta, nava, shashtihi iti bhavati. So ek panchashat, dvi, tri, chatuhu, pancha, shat, सप्त अष्ट नव
षष्टिः एक षष्टिः 61 द्विषष्टिः 62 त्रिषष्टिः 63 चतुः षष्टिः 64 पंचषष्टिः 65 षड् षष्टिः 66 सप्तषष्टिः 67 अष्टषष्टिः 68 नवषष्टिः 69 सप्ततिः 70
1 second. So here also eka, dvi, tri, chatuhu, pancha, shat, sapta, ashta, nava, saptatihi, which is 70. So it is very similar to what we had for the 50s. Eka, dvi, tri, chatuhu, pancha, shat, sapta, ashta, nava, saptatihi. Agree.
एक सप्ततिः 71
Pronounce it correctly, Badri.
एक सप्ततिः एक सप्ततिः तदिः एक सप्ततिः एक सप्ततिः
Why are you saying the there?
एक सप्ततिः तदिः अयो पावल एक सप्ततिः तदिः 71 एक सप्ततिः
Good. You just need to go down, Bagni.
Okay.
Ek saptatihi.
Oh, sapta abdi chalna. Okay. Ek saptatihi 71. Dvi saptatihi 72. Tri saptatihi 73. Chadus saptatihi 74. Pancha saptatihi 75. Shat saptatihi 76. Sapta saptatihi 77. Ashta saptatihi 78. Nava saptatihi 79. Ashitihi 80.
Very good. So here also it becomes eka, dvi, tri. Now there is a sakaraha there. So it becomes is there.
Yes.
Saptatihi iti bhavati. Chatus saptatihi. Pancha, shat, sapta, ashta, nava, ashitihi iti bhavati.
अस्तु भगिनि एक शितिः 81 एकाशितिः 80 एकाशीतिः
80 is a little tricky. 80 and couple of numbers in 90 are a little tricky.
एकाशीतिः 81 द्वयशीतिः 82 द्वयशीतिः 81 त्रयशीतिः 83 चतुर्शीतिः चतुरशीतिः 84 पंचाशीतिः 85 षट्शीतिः 86 सप्ताशीतिः 87 अष्टाशीतिः 88 नवाशीतिः 89 नवतिः 90 எல்லாமே அதிகமா வருது
So, eka, there is a dirgha which happens in ashiti
80.
because a plus a becomes akara there because of a sandhi rule that is happening. So, eka plus ashitihi becomes ekashitihi.
Oh, understood.
And then dvi plus ashitihi, again a sandhi rule, dvayashitihi. 3 plus ashitihi, trayashitihi. Underline 82 and 83. Again, chatuhu plus ashitihi, again a visarga sandhi rule, chaturashitihi. There is a repaha, rakara comes there. Bhagni, please wait when I'm talking, don't repeat. Pancha plus ashitihi, again panchashitihi. So there is a dirgha which happens there. Shat plus ashitihi, shadashitihi. You can remember shadanana. So shadashitihi. Saptashitihi. Sapta plus ashitihi, saptashitihi. Ashta plus ashitihi, ashtashitihi. Nava plus ashitihi, navashitihi. And then 90 is navatihi. So, eka, pancha, sapta, ashta, nava. These are dirgha. Please wait, Bhagni. These, I can't keep muting and unmuting you, so you have to wait while I am speaking. Ekashitihi, panchashitihi, saptashitihi, ashtashitihi, navashitihi. So these are dirgha. The ones that we need to remember is dvayashitihi, trayashitihi, chaturashitihi. These are again shadashitihi, shat plus ashitihi, shadashitihi. So these are the ones that we need to remember in 80. If you remember ashitihi first, the ones that become dirgha are easy to remember, which is eka, pancha, sapta, ashta. These end in akara. So akara plus akara becomes akara. So these are easy to remember. Now the ones that don't end in akara are dvi, tri, chatuhu, right? And shatta. So those become dvayashitihi, trayashitihi, chaturashitihi, shadashitihi. So these are, if you just remember using these clues, it's easier to recall from your mind. With practice, you should be able to get it. Last set.
Ekanavatihi 91, Dvinavatihi 92, Trinavatihi 93, Chadurnavatihi 94, Panchanavatihi 95, Shadnavatihi 96, Saptanavatihi 97, Ashtanavatihi 98, Navanavatihi 99, Shadam 100.
100. Very good. So here again the pattern kind of repeats. Eka, dvi, tri, chatuhu becomes chatur again because of a visarga sandhi there. Pancha. Now again because of a sandhi it becomes shad plus navatihi becomes shan navatihi, and there is a nakaraha that happens there. Most of the question papers will have this 96 number, because it kind of looks unique as well, right? So most papers will have this 96 number. Shan navatihi, sapta navatihi, ashta navatihi, nava navatihi, anantaram shatam iti bhavati. So in this, for pancha, very straightforward. If you go back, eka, dvi, tri, chatuhu, pancha, shat, sapta, ashta, nava. For shashti is also easy. Eka, dvi, tri, chatuhu, pancha, shat, sapta, ashta, nava, saptatihi. Again for 70 also, 70s is also easy. Eka, dvi, tri, chatus, saptatihi sakaraha bhavati tadartham sakaraha is added there. Pancha shat sapta ashta nava. Now the 80s are the little challenging ones. Most of them have a dirgha. So remember the base numbers, when it ends with a and ashitihi starts with a, it becomes a. So ekashitihi, panchashitihi, saptashitihi, ashtashitihi, navashitihi. So these nava, ashta, all that end with akaraha. So when a and a join together, it becomes akaraha. Now dvi, three, chatur and shad, that we need to remember. Dvayashitihi, trayashitihi, chaturashitihi, shadashitihi. Again, ekanavatihi, dvinavatihi, trinavatihi, chaturpancha, shanavatihi, saptanavatihi, ashtanavatihi, navanavatihi. And shatam. Upadmaniyah, correct. So chatuhu, you pronounce it because of upadmaniyah, which is visargaha followed by pavargaha. Visargaha followed by kavargaha becomes jihvamuliyah. Here it follows pavargaha. So, but for ease of pronunciation, you can say it as chatuhu panchashat or chatuf panchashat. Both would be right. Uttamam Bhagini, dhanyavadah.
धन्यवाद.
I know you
Shabdas,
had,
Shabdas also I can read. Shabdas. Somebody will do.
which
Yeah,
shabd?
Vyavaharika Shabdaha.
That I think
Somebody, okay. Again, Shanne, only a doubt. 96, how rent net from na is coming? Shan.
There is a sandhi which is again happening there.
Okay.
So there are two sandhis that happen there. So shad plus navatihi, and then shad plus navatihi becomes shan plus navatihi. Shan plus navatihi again becomes nakaraha there. Shan navati.
Oh, Shanvati. Okay. Dhanyavadah. Dhanyavadah.
Thank you, Bhagini. Prashna Hastiva, is there any question? Saroja aunty, you have said there is a request. Just type out the request, please. You are doing next. Okay, you can ask the request and then press it. Go ahead.
Vani, I am expecting some friend, my friend, she'll be here in half an hour. So I would like to do my role.
You're next, aunty. Go ahead.
Okay. Shall I start?
Yes, go ahead, aunty.
Namaskaram, Vani.
Namaskaraha.
Vyavaharika shabdaha sharira vayavaha samanyaha keshaha hair kapolaha cheek oshtaha lip dantaha tooth karnaha ear.
Auntie, can you please see the screen?
Oh, okay. I was just going through the book. Sorry. Keshaha hair, karnaha ear, oshtaha lips, kapolaha cheek, kantaha throat.
Like 1 second. So keshaha we all know. In Hindi also we call keshaha. Karnaha, that is used for hearing. Oshtaha, oshtau. Kapolaha, kantaha, neelakantaha. Shivasya kantaha neelavarne asti. Ataha neelakantaha iti tasya nama. So neelakantaha, keshaha, karnaha, oshtaha, kapolaha. Those who know Lalita Sahasranamam, kapolaha is a word that you would have encountered. Kantaha. Agree.
Hastaha hand. Nakaha nail. Nasika nose. Dantaha tooth. Bujaha arm.
Bujaga hastaha, bujaha, the whole arm together. So hastaha, Hastaksharam, so which is handwriting. Hastaha. Nasika, we've already encountered this word. Anunasika varnaha. So Nasika, nose. Dantaha, in Hindi also we call dant. So Dantaha. Ekadantaha, the one who is single tusked. Iti arthaha. Tamil also we call nakham, so which is nakaha. And then bhujaha,
Bhujaha.
which is the whole arm.
Padaha, foot. Janga, leg. Jihva, tongue. Uruhu, thigh. Anguli, finger.
Anguli, finger. Very good. So we have padaha. We all know padasparshanam. Whenever we pray to Guru or Bhagavan, we always worship at their feet. So padaha, which we all know. Then we have
Janga,
which is the
leg. Ankle to knee, leg.
Lower part of the leg. Jihwa. So jihwa, the jihwa means tongue. Uruhu, which is the thigh, and anguli, which is finger.
Mastakam, head. Netram, eye. Mukam, mouth. Lalatam, forehead. Vadanam, face.
Face. Very good. So mastakam, shiraha. Shiraha is actually an apumsakalinga pada. Shiras shabdaha. Mastakam and shiraha mean the same. Netram, nayanam mean the akshi, means eye. Mukham is the mouth. Lalatam. Again in Lalita Sahasranamam, we would have encountered this pada. Lalatam. Vadanam is face.
Raktam, blood. Vakshastalam, chest. Skandaha, shoulder. Charmaha, skin. Janu, knee.
Janu is knee. So here, Tamil also we call Rattam, which came from the Raktam, which is also a Varna, red colored. Vakshastalam, which is the broad chest. In general, we say broad Vakshastalam. Skandaha, the shoulder, the back. Charma, in I think the first or the second chapter, the cobbler, we actually
Charmakara.
Charmakaraha, very good auntie. Charmakaraha, the one who plays with the skin of animals or uses the skin of animals to make his products. So Charma. Janu is
knee.
I think that's it. We'll just quickly go through one more time. Just read the Samskrita padas, auntie.
Keshaha, Karnaha, Voshtaha, Kapolaha, Kantaha, Hastaha, Nasika, Dantaha, Nakaha, Bhujaha, Padaha, Janga, Jihva, Uruhu, Anguli, Mastakam, Netram, Mukam, Lalatam, Vadanam.
Uttamam. Very good.
Thank you, Vani. Sorry for the inconvenience.
No problem at all. You were right on time. Now you can go chat with your friend.
She's expected anytime. I don't know. After getting the call, I'll just go down and pick her up.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha. So in exam, they might ask, give a picture and ask us to mark, or they might give these words in English and ask us to write in Samskritam, or they might choose the odd one out. So Sharira Avayavaha, Avayavangal. In Tamil also we say parts, body parts. Sharira Avayavaha, the parts of the body. So they might give Netram, Mukham, Lalatam, and then they might give Amra Phalam. So those don't belong to Sharira Avayavaha. You'll have to underline the Amra Phala, which is a type of fruit. So it could be choose the odd one out. Iti arthaha bhavitum arhatyate. So a lot of times they'll just give a picture and ask you to mark, or give the word and ask you to write in Samskritam, or give the Samskritam word and ask you to write the corresponding word in English. Athava choose the odd one out or even match. So they can ask you in any way. Kankana dosha vasti va? Ekanimisha. Dirgha bhavati. Uruhu. Uruhu nasti, uruhu. Prahelika. Ka karoti, Ranjani auntie.
Namaste Vani.
Namaskaraha.
Purushaha kridsho veti prayena sakalaha kalaha madhya varna dvayam vyakta bruhi kaha syat suralayaha.
One more time.
Purushaha kridsho.
Read that word again.
Kidsho. Kid.
What is the second aksharam there?
The dr.
It is dr. So
Kidrisho.
One more time.
Kidrisho.
Kidrisho. Not kidrisho. Kidrisho.
Kidrisho.
Purushaha.
Kidrisho. Veti. Prayena sakalaha kalaha. Sakalaha kalaha. Sakalaha kalaha. Madhya varna dvayam tyaktva bruhi kaha syat suralayaha. Purushaha is person. Kricho is the kind of person.
Say that pada one more time, auntie. Kidrishaha. Kidrisho.
Kidrisho. This was only like from yesterday night. I'm not getting it exactly correct.
It is dr. So
okay.
Dr. So
Kidrisho. So Purushaha is person. Kidrisho is the kind of person.
Correct.
Veti must be no. Veti is no. Prayena generally. Sakalaha kalaha means of all arts. So the kind of person who knows all kind of arts. What is called as like is like Madhya Varna Dvayam. Madhya is center and Varna is word. Dvayam is the middle two. Dvayam is two. So from that word, if we take out, Tyaktva is to take out or to omit.
Correct. Very good.
To take or to omit. So if we omit the two words from the word, what is that Purushaha Krisho Veti Prayana comes? Bruhi kaha syat suralayaha. Suralayaha is heaven. Maybe the word may be heaven. So the answer is Nagarik is the word for knowing the person who knows all the things is Nagarik.
Pronunciation.
Nagarika. Nagarika. Sorry. Nagarika. So from that Nagarika, if we take out the two aksharas, ga or ri, it becomes Naka. So Naka means it is heaven.
Nakaha. Correct. So here Nagarikaha is the Purusha. Nagarikaha and Nakaha is the heaven. So here Prayena Sakalaha Kalaha Veti Purushaha Kidrishaha. So most of the times the person who knows all the arts What kind of person is he known as? Madhye varnadvayam tyaktva. In the center, if we remove two of the varnas, kaha syat suralayah bruhi. So who would that be? Suralayah. Suras means devas, which is why asuras are called as demons or asuras. So sura is the opposite of asura. So suralayah. Alaya means abode. Surasya alayah. Suranam alayah. Suralayah. Devanam alayah. Devalayah. Vidyayaha alayah. Vidyalayah. So suralayah, the abode of devas. What is it called? Another word is, we call it Devalokaha. Other word is Nakaha. That also means the same. So Nagarikaha. If we remove G and Ri there, Na and Kaha together becomes Nakaha, which is heaven. One more time, Auntie. Read the Subhashitam meaning and the answer.
Purushaha Kritsho Veti Prayena Sakalaha Kalaha Madhya Varna Dvayam Tyaktva Bruhi Kaha Syat Suralayaha. What does one call a person who is well versed in all branches of learning? In that word, if two letters in the middle are omitted, then the remaining letters give the meaning of heaven, which is the word.
Correct. Nagarikaha, Nakaha. Very good. So there, Syat iti Kriyapadam asti. It is a Vidsing Lakaraha. You can just note it down. And Bruhi means say.
Bruhi is say. That I saw yesterday. Bruhi is say. What do you say? Bruhi.
Vadatu iti artha. Vada iti artha. You say. We will see the Lakaraha later. So Bruhi, you say iti artha. So what would that be? Syat means the meaning that is obtained. Iti artha.
Maybe.
Very maybe iti artha. Very good. Syat. So maybe it gives the artha of heaven, which is
okay.
na.
That Suralayaha only. I was not able to like Sura Deva. That Suralayaha, when I saw the dictionary, it was given as heaven.
Heaven. So
but
Sura
your meaning.
Devas.
Okay.
So Suranam alayah Suralayah. Devalokaha iti artha. Just Nakaha. Uttamam, very nicely presented. Dhanyavadaha, Auntie.
Thank you, Vani. Thank you. It's all yours only. Credit.
Prashna asti va?
Ramji, yes, one question. Yes, Nagarikaha means a person well versed in all branches. Nagarikaha means a citizen, no? In normal terms.
Citizen, but he also does everything the right way. So citizen is also one meaning. Nagarikaha. So sakalaha, kalaha, veti. So he does everything the right way. He knows everything properly. So that is why he is called a true citizen.
Okay.
In the first line also, veti. That is also a kriyapada. Veti ityukte janati. He knows everything. Iti artha. Next one. This is a good Subhashitam. Sorry, good Prahelika. Like Mahodaya asked, Nagarikaha, it has many meanings. So one meaning is somebody who is very talented. It has the other meaning, which is citizen. Another meaning who is also a protector, the one who protects the nagaram is also called as nagarikaha. Good question. Shlokaha Rajanishaha Mahodaya.
Namaskaraha.
Namaskar.
So today's shlokas are about Shiva. So I will first read out the shloka, then we can go into the meaning. So Haraha Papani Haratat Shivo Dattam Sada Shivam Na Janami Iti No Bruyat Sarvagya Padbhav Yatah. So word-wise, if we go into the meaning, Haraha is another name for Shiva. So Harati iti Haraha. So then what does he Haraha Harati, like what does he take away? He takes away all the papani. So papam pape papani. So all the sins of a person he takes away. So Haratat. Haraha Papa Shiva takes away. Haratat is Haraha is Shiva, Papani is sins. So Shiva sins, what does he do to the sins? He takes away. Haratat. Right? So Haraha Papani Haratat. Then Shivaha Dattam Sada Shivam. So here the Kartri Padam is Shivaha. Then the Karma Padam is Shivam.
Correct. Very good.
Shivam is auspicious, all that is auspicious. Right? The auspicious quality, the name for that is Shivam. So Shivo Dattam Sada Shivam. Sada is always, all the time. And Dattam is he gives. Okay, so he gives auspiciousness Shivam all the time. Then Na Janami Iti no bruyat. Na janami. I do not know. Iti no bruyat. This he never says. He does not say. This bruyat is vidhiling lakar. So it is saying that such he will not say. Such is not his way. That is what they are saying with vidhiling lakar. And sarvagya pad bhav yatah. Now, Sarvagya is one that is all-knowing. You know, the past, present, future of each and every soul, every part of the universe. If somebody knows, that is a Sarvagya. And Padbhag, I wanted to just explain a little bit. Like, if we take a verse, you know, it may be a long verse, but the core part of the verse, which has the core meaning, which conveys the core meaning, that part of the verse is called the Padbhag. And similarly, the a verb, you know, it may have many declinations, many conjugations, but the dhatu of the verb is the core part. So that the dhatu of the verb is called the Padbhag. So similarly, for any person, if we are talking about many of his qualities, then the quality that we are referring to, which is relevant to us in this particular verse, that is the Padbhag of Shivaha, which we are talking about here, which is Sarvagya, right? So since he is Sarvagya, because of that, Yataha is because of this. So he will never, because of he's all-knowing, he will never say that I do not know. So I will once read the English meaning. May Lord Shiva remove the sins. Okay. May Lord Shiva bestow auspiciousness on us always. Now this may is being used because Haratat and Dattam are both in Lot Lakar.
Correct.
Right. So that is why may is being used. This also Lot Lakar is used when you instruct somebody to say something, like the teacher says vadatu. So that is Lot Lakar. Lot Lakar is also used when you pray to somebody that please do this. And also when you praise somebody that you do this, you do that, and therefore you are great. So then also lot lakar is used. So here, depending on which sense you take, there are flavors to this verse. So sometimes, what I realized is while studying that uh, exactly what is there in the verse, given the, whether the Atmanipadi roop is used or whether the Parasmepadi roop is used of a particular word, like his Dattam here, the Atmanipadi roop is used, not the Parasmepadi. So that gives a special sense to this Shivo Dattam Sadashivam, even although the Karnapadam is there. But still the Atmanipadi word is being used. So there is an intimate relation between Shivo and Shivam.
Correct.
So Shivam is always his, perpetual property, and that is why the Atmanipadi word is being used here, not the Parasmipadi. Right? So, and what I was trying to convey is that the exact translation, what I realized is sometimes, when reading books from this Gita press and all, I realized that the exact translation is not there in Hindi because just simply because the Hindi does not have the vocabulary, or the equipment to convey the exact sense of the verse, the deep sense of the verse. So they do a kind of, rough translation. So if you really want to get into the meaning of Sanskrit, then you have to know Sanskrit. There is no other way. Even English does not have that equipment. That is what I realized,
There is
during
no,
these.
like for example, even when we say Atma, there is no equivalent word in English for Atma. In fact,
Yeah, that's right.
Vedantika, those who know Vedanta, they would refrain us from using the word soul. So that is very true.
Okay, and also like words like dharma. Then there are so many words. Devaha, like Deva is not God. They convey different meanings. So unless you know Sanskrit, you know all the lakar, like Bruyat is Vidhiling lakar. So that gives a certain flavor, Some other lakar could have been used, which would have changed the flavor.
Right.
So once you go into the little deep into it, it takes you into a whole new level of awareness, which no whole new you get a whole new brain, That's what.
Which you can only build over a period of time.
Yeah, that's
Which we do. We have to kind of do it one at a time, one step at a time, and you do. Very nicely presented. Oh, did I just stop? 1 second.
Dhanyavad.
Can you just summarize one more time, Mahodaya? Hara papani.
Haraha papani hartat Shivo dattam sada shivam na janami iti no bhuyat sarvagya patbhavyatah. So Haraha is Shiva, Papani is sins, Hartat is in lot lakar, so he takes away, or may he take away, or we praise you since you take away. All these three senses are there. Haraha Papani Hartat, he takes away our sins, or may he take away our sins, or you are great since you take away our sins. Shivo Dattam Sada Shivam. So Shivaha is the Kartripada, and the Tam Sada, always he gives or he may give, or you are great since you give. Shivam, auspiciousness. Na janami iti no bruyat. Na janami is a quotation which Shiva would say, na janami. So iti here is being used to delimit the quotation. Iti in Sanskrit, it can be used either after an enumeration, like a list of fruits, say, you would say apple, banana, orange, iti. Or you could say, or when you quote something, then you give the quotation and then you say iti.
Thus.
Right? Thus. So na janami, here is the quotation. Iti no bruyat. Uh, such is not his way. He does not say this. No, he never says this. No bruyat. So this is bru dhatu. Bru dhatu vidiling lakaraka parasmay parasmay padi. And Sarvagya, this particular property, all-knowing, Padbhav, since we are focusing on this, this is the relevant one. Sarvagya, since he is all-knowing, since is this yataha, because of this, he will not say that I do not know.
Correct. Very good. Na janami. When we say na janami, how do we explain the Kartrupadam?
Na janami kartri. That is Shiva. Kartri is na janami. So that will be Shiva. Haraha.
No. If the sentence is Shivaha, will it be Shivaha na janami?
Shivaha na vadati. Actually, I'm getting confused.
No. Whenever it is janami, the Kartrupadam automatically becomes
The Kartripadam will be the noun, right? So
correct. Automatically it will be
the one who does not say. So that will
what
be
is the difference between janati and janami, Mahodaya?
Janami is in Uttam Purusha.
When it is Uttama Purushaha, automatically the Karta becomes
is me.
So
Aham na
aham, correct. Automatically it is understood that aham na janami iti arthaha atra. Na bruyat kintu kimartam saha sarvajnyaha. Very good. Uttama Mahodaya, very nice, very beautifully explained.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavadah. द्वितीय श्लोकः दयापति.
नमस्कार.
क्षम्यतां भगिनि, एकनिमिषम्. Can you unmute again?
नमस्कारः. Do you hear me?
वदतु भगिनि, श्रूयते.
This second shloka is also about Lord Shiva. Let me read out this shloka. It's a fairly simple one. Asannaya suduraya guptaya prakatatmane sulabhayati durgaya namaschitraya shambhave. Shambhu, Shiva is the name for Shiva. Namaha Shambhave. Salutations to Lord Shiva. That is the main this one. And all the other words are like describing Shiva. That Shiva who is so Asannaya. Asannaya means Asanna means near. Asannaya to that Shiva, to one who is near. Suduraya to one who is very far away. That is, he is at the same time near and at the same time he is very far away. That is, at times like this, at times like that, or to some people like this and to some people like that. That is, each pair of words here are conveying the opposite this one. So Asannaya Suduraya, to Lord Shiva, to one who is near. Suduraya, to one who is very far away. Guptaya, Gupta means hidden. To Guptaya, to one who is hidden. Prakatatmane, Prakatatmane means somebody, to one who reveals himself. Prakatatman, Prakatatman. So openly who reveals himself or who appears before. Like that. Sulabhaya Ati Durgaya. Yeah, Sulabhaya. Sulabha means easily. To who is easily accessible, whom we can get easily. Sulabhaya. Ati Durgaya. Durga, when I look up, I see that the meaning is something like fortified or very protected or difficult to access like that. So Ati Durgaya. who's very difficult to access, to one who is very difficult to access. Namash Chitraya. Namaha Chitraya. Chitraya in this place, it means diversified or vichitra. That is the mystery here, or the beauty or the wondrous thing here is that the wonderful thing here is that that is he is at the same time near and far away, and sometimes he is hidden and sometimes he is visibly present, revealing himself, and he is easy to access, and at the same time he cannot be reached at all. He is difficult to see or difficult to access. So like that, he has all these to that Lord Shiva, who is at the same time all these salutations to him. That is how it
Uttamam. Uttamam.
read that.
Very beautifully explained. Atra namaha iti bhavati. Whenever namaha is there, you can just note it down, which we will cover, I think, in the 7th chapter, where it will be Chaturthi Vibhakti. So, which is where everything ends in, even when we do puja, we will know Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Vakratundaya Namaha, Shurpakarnaya Namaha. So, Aya, it ends that way when Namaha is used. So, Namaha, everything else there, Asannaya, Suduraya, Guptaya, Prakatatmane. This is Prakatatmane Shambhave is a different usage there, which we will see later. Sulabhaya, Ati Durgaya, Chitraya. So everything will be in Akaranta Pullingaha, Chaturthi Vibhakti. So after we learn Chaturthi Vibhakti, this will make little more sense.
I remember that shloka, Ramaya, Ramabhadraya,
correct.
Ramachandra.
Complete Bhagini, Ramachandraya.
Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha.
It
So
ends in
Namaha.
Namaha. So because it ends in Namaha, every pada there will be in Chaturthi Vibhakti there. Uttamam. Just read the shloka one more time and just say the meaning, Bhagini.
Asannaya Suduraya Guptaya Prakatatmane Sulabhayati Durgaya Namaschitraya Shambhave. My obeisance to such a wonderful God Shambhu, who is sometimes nearby, sometimes far away, sometimes hidden, and sometimes appears physically. He is easily attainable by some, and for some he is hardly attainable.
Uttama. Uttama. Very good, Bhagini. Dhanyavadaha. Samichinam. Very nicely explained.
Thank you.
Agre. Vangmaya Parichayah, Kandan Mahodaya.
Am I audible?
Namaskar, Mahodaya.
Namaskar. Namaskar. Namasarvebhyaha. Ram Ram Ram. So in our earlier classes, we have seen, about the Vedas and of course about the Upanishads. Just a minute of recapitulation. There are 4 Vedas: Rig Veda, Yajur, Sama, and Atharvana Veda. And in each Veda, there are 4 main parts: Samhita, Brahmana, Aranyaka, and Upanishad. Other than this, Vedas are also divided into Karmakanda and Jnanakanda. Under the same section of lesson 2, again, we saw about the Upanishads. Though there are about 108 Upanishads, 10 of them were listed, have been listed. Ishavasyopanishad, Kenopanishad, Kathopanishad, Prashnopanishad, Mundakopanishad, Mandukyopanishad, Taitriyopanishad, Brihadaranyako-upanishad, Chandokyo-upanishad, Aitareyo-upanishad. So, Now, in this section, we will be seeing about the two great epics, the greatest epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata. The Vedas and Upanishad introduce us to the ancient culture and the social values. We get to know about the lifestyle and beliefs of our ancestors through Ramayana and Mahabharata. The Ramayana and the Mahabharata reflect the soul of our nation. There can be no two opinions about that. The Ramayana, which is the Adi Kavya, which is known as the Adi Kavya, has 7 kandas, namely Balakanda, Ayodhya Kanda, Aranya Kanda, Kishkinda Kanda, Sundara Kanda, Yuddha Kanda, and Uttara Kanda. We all know that Adi Kavi, Valmiki Maharishi, has written this and has described the life of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, his consort Sita Mata, his brothers, Pavanaputra Hanuman, Sugriva Maharaj, Lord Vibhishana, among others. These characters stand for noble ideals. And we all know Dharma is the soul of the Kavya. It is running through the epic. Besides love, affection, devotion to parents, and whatnot. The Ramayana has been the source for many poetical works that followed in Sanskrit. The following verse gives the essence of Ramayana. Yanti nyaya pravrittasya tiryanchopi sahayatam apantanam tu gacchantam sodaropi vimunchati. Yanti nyaya pravrittasya. To him who proceeds along the righteous path. To a person who goes along the path of Dharma. Tiryanchopi sahayatam. Animals also give a helping hand. Tiryanchopi sahayatam. Apantanam tu gacchantam. Who takes the path of adharma, sodaropi vimunchati. Even the brothers sacrifice them, desert them, the righteous path. And we all know, not only the monkeys, the bears, even a squirrel helped Sri Rama. But on the other hand, Ravana, who treaded the path of adharma, even his own brother Vibhishana left him to go, who refused to go onto the right path. So, this is for today's Myper.
Ati Uttama Mahodaya, very good.
Daniel, thank you.
Very nicely summarized. So we all know the crux of Ramayana. So if, from exam point of view, if you're asked to write, you can write a lot. We know so much about Ramayana, so much about the Rachayita of Ramayana, what transpires in Ramayana, and what are some of the learnings or the lessons from Ramayana. So, or the crux, like Mahodaya said. But the shloka pretty much summarizes the importance of following dharma. So being a avatara Purusha, but taking a normal human form, Ramachandra Prabhu was able to stick to dharma at every moment of his life, every situation of his life. So he never deterred himself from following dharma. So, which is why even Tiryanchaha means that which actually grows horizontally. So, humans grow vertically. That which grows horizontally are called as Tiryanchaha. So, that means it basically means animals. Tiryanchaha api, animals. Sahayatam. They come to our rescue. They help us. Kintu sodaraha api, even though related by blood, adharma marge gachamaha chet, if we go in the marga of adharma, apanthanam. Panthanam means margaha. Apanthanam, a marga that we should not travel. Gachantam, that person who travels, even our own bandhu, sahodaraha, they will give up on us, similar to how Vibhishna gave up on Ravana. Munchati ityukte, they give up or they abandon iti artha. Very nicely summarized. Dhanyavadaha, Mahodaya.
Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad. Astu. Agre. Katha, Jyoti Bagni.
Namaskara, Bhagini.
Namaste.
This is a very simple sentences. I will first read the full story.
Whatever is shown in the slide, read that part and explain it.
I'll explain later. I will read the story fully.
Okay.
Okay. Line by line you're showing. Okay.
Yeah. So do
Okay,
this paragraph first, and then you can explain whatever is shown in the screen. Not everybody might have the book in their hand.
Okay. Ekaha vriddaha asit. Oh, title of the thing, Kushalaha vriddaha. Ekaha vriddaha asit. Saha kshuditaha abhavat. Samipe ekaha आम्रवृक्षः आसीत्. वृद्धः आम्रवृक्षस्य समीपम् अगच्छत्. वृक्षे बहूनि फलानि उपशयत्.
फलानि अपश्यत्. उत्तमम्.
सः अचिन्त्यत्. अहं वृद्धः.
एकनिमिषं भगिनि, विवरणं ददातु. एकः वृद्धः आसीत्.
Okay. There was an old man.
अत्र कस्य लकारस्य प्रयोगः?
Pardon?
Lakarah. What lakara has been used in the story?
Lung lakara. No, was past. Lung lakara.
Correct. Lung lakarah, which is
the
past.
whole paragraph is in lung lakara.
Correct. So asit is the past for which dhatu?
Asti.
Asti. Very good. Asit, astam,
Asi.
asam iti bhavati.
Asam. Yeah.
So
Saha shruditaha abhavat. That is, he was hungry. He was hungry. Asti abhavat. Abhavat. Was. So abhavat. Samipe ekaha amavrikshaha asit. Nearby. Samipe is nearby. Ekaha amavrikshaha is a mango tree. Asit was there.
Vrikshasya nama purnam vadatu.
Samipe ekaha amavrikshaha.
Ama asti vatra.
Amra vrikshaha.
Vrikshaha.
Asit. Vriddaha Amra Vrikshasya Samipam Agachat. That is, the old man came near the Amra Vriksha, mango tree. Vrikshe Bahuni Phalani Apashyat. That is, on top of the tree, many Phalanis, fruits, saw. He saw many fruits on the tree.
Very good. In the last sentence, what is the, who's the Karta?
He, Saha, the Vriddha.
Uttamam. Karma pada would be?
Phalam. Phala, many fruits.
Phalani. Karma pada phalani. You have to say the pada from the sentence. So,
okay.
Saha bahuni phalani apashyat. He saw many fruits. So, the fruits become the
object.
What pada?
Karma pada.
Karma pada. Very good. Can you tell me the lang lakara declension for agachat? Gam dhatuhu agachat. Purnam vadatu. Agachat.
Agachat. Agachatam. Agachan.
Uttamam.
I have the paper in front of me.
Dishva vadatu. Chita bastu bhagni.
Tvam agachaha. Agachaha. Yuvam agacham. Gachatam. Yuyam agachat. Gachata. Gachata. Aham agacham. Avam agachava. And vayam agacham. Gachama.
Agachama. Uttama. Agachat, agachatam, agachan. Agachaha, agachatam, agachata. Agacham, agachava, agachama. Uttam. Agree.
Saha achintyat. One achintyat.
Purnam patatu. Saha.
Saha achintyat. Chintayat.
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 Chintayati.
He thought. Chintayati. He thought.
So this is also in the 10th gana. So yakara will be there, like shalaya,
Yeah.
tadati, kathayati. So chintayati is also not chintati. It is chintayati. Yakaraha will be there.
Yes. Aham vriddhaha. I am old. Mama sharire shaktihi nasti. I have no energy in my body. Vrikshaha unnataha asti. The trees are tall. Katham upari gachami. How will I go up? Katham phalam prapnomi. How will I get the fruits? Iti, etc. Vrikshasya upari.
Saha achintayat. Tadapi lakaraha kim?
Chintayat, past tense. Lang lakaraha.
Ekavachanam prathama purushaha. Uttamam. Aham vriddhaha. Atra kriyapadam kim?
Am. I am.
Samskrite vadatu.
Asti.
Aham vriddhaha asti va?
Aham vriddhaha. Past. I am present. Vriddhaha asti. Asi.
Latlakaraha eva. Astatuhu katam bhavati? Aham vriddhaha.
Aham asmi.
Uttamam. Aham vriddhaha asmi. Which is why we say brahmasmi. Aham brahma asmi. Asmi iti atra avagatam. It is understood. Aham vriddhaha asmi. Mama sharire shaktihi.
Shaktihi nasti.
न अस्ति. अस्ति. पुनः लकारः कः?
Lang lakaraha. I am old. Present. Lang lakaraha. No, the first one. Lat lakaraha.
Uttamam. Lat lakaraha. Na asti. Atra lat lakaraha. Very good. Vrikshaha unnataha asti. Very good. So because asti is there, with what kind of dhatu is as dhatu?
Astatu. I don't know. The classification, I don't know.
We did it in last class.
Oh, yeah. That, what is it? Voices. Kartari and...
those are prayogaha, first sentences. Datavaha katam bhavanti.
I don't...
Anya kopi vadati va? 1 second, you just hold on, Bhagini.
Yeah, Kartari and Kriya.
That is the prayogaha. Kartari prayogaha, karmani prayogaha, bhave prayogaha. Rajanishaha Mahodaya hastam unnitavan. Anya kopi? Somebody else? Jayashri Bhagini.
Oh, sakarmakaha and transitive and intransitive.
Correct. Very good. Jayashri Bhagini vadatu?
Yeah, karmak and akarmak. Sakarmak and akarmak.
You should not say karmak. You should. How should you pronounce it?
Karmakaha.
Very good. Sakarmakaha, akarmakaha. Very good. What is the difference, Bhagini?
If it answers the what question.
Correct. Just 1 second. Hold on, Jyoti Bhagini. Jayashri Bhagini vadatu? Sakarmakaha, akarmakaha. How do you distinguish the two?
When we get the answer by putting the question what, then it's the sakarmakaha. Then it's sakarmakaha kriya padam. And we don't get the answer, like a girl laughs, like balika hasati. So what does she laugh? We don't get the answer. So comes akarmakaha.
Uttamam. So in these type of vakyams that have akarmaka dhatuhu, what will not be there?
The object will not be there.
Yeah. Uttamam. Karma padam atra nasti. Sharire shaktihi nasti. I just don't have, there is no karma pada. There is no action that is being done on another object. Uttamam Bhagini. Dhanyavada. Very good. So, vrikshaha unnataha asti. Punaha atra kimasti asti iti akarmaka dhatuhu.
Karmaka.
Agre vadatu Bhagini. Unnataha means tall. I think
tall,
did you explain?
Yeah.
Agre vadatu?
Etc. Then vrikshasya upari vanaraha asan.
Katham upari. I'm still in this slide. Katham upari.
Katham upari gacchami. How will I go up?
Atra kartrupadam?
Gacchami. No, katham vriksh top.
Take it slow. Kriya padam kim atra?
Gaccham. Gacchatu. I don't know the root.
You don't have to say the root. What is the kriya padam there?
Gacchami.
Gacchami. Gacchami is the kriya padam.
Kriya padam.
Who is the karta?
Karta is the vriddha. Vriddha.
Karta is not vriddha in that. What is the karta there?
Katham upari gacchami. No, so I. How will I go up? So I. Aham. Okay.
It is not equal to vriddha.
Okay.
In that sentence, if you use vriddha, you will have to write it as vriddha katham upari. If you
Katham gacchati.
अत्र गच्छति इति भवति वृद्धः कथम् उपरि गच्छति इति भवति you cannot, it is vriddaha, it is understood, it is vriddaha, kintu the kartapadam there is aham. Kimartam atra gacchami, uttama purushaha ekavachanam, so it will be gacchami. Agre
katham phalam prapnomi.
Punaha atra,
how will I get the fruits? Prapnomi is get. I again I.
Karma pad.
Prapti. Praptaha.
Aha. Punaha vakyam padatu.
Katham phalam prapnomi. Prapnomi is the word, but root I don't know. Prapnomi.
Prapnomi. 1 minute. Hold on, Bhagini. Prapnomi is what pada?
Is I.
Prapnomi is what pada? It is
the kriya.
It is the kriya pada, right? Prapnomi is the kriya pada. Very good. Okay. For that kriya pada, who is the doer?
Aham.
Aham. So aham is what pada?
Karta.
Correct.
Karta padam.
Karta. Very good. Very good. Now ask the question.
What can I get? So it's phalam.
So that will become the
sakarmakaha.
That will be phalam will become what pada? There are three. If you take
karta and karma.
Karma pada. So
karma
in the sentence that you take, the first thing you need to find out is the kriya pada. What is the action that is being done? So what is the dhatu is later. Dhatu is when you go into the vyakaranam part, right? So here, what is the action being done? Prapnomi. So prapnomi, get iti arthaha. So who is the person who will be doing the getting? It is aham. Kimartam aham prapnomi iti uttama purushe bhavati. Tadartam aham prapnomi. Kim prapnomi? What will I get? Uttaram phalam prapnomi. So phalam becomes the
object, karma.
Karma pada. So
karma pada.
Whenever you take a sentence, the three things you have to find out. You have to find out first, what is the kriya pada? What action is being done? Who is doing the action? And if it is a sakarmaka dhatuhu, there will usually the sentence will have a karma pada. So it will have an object. So what is the kriya pada? What is the karta or the kartri pada? And what is the karma pada? These three padas, if we are able to identify, we have some sort of clarity, right? Now there could be other words. So I can say aham pratakale uttaya snanam kritva pujam samapya mandiram gacchami. So I can have a long sentence, but then aham is the doer, gacchami is the kriya, and then mandiram gacchami. Where do I go? I go to
karma.
That becomes the karma pada. Everything else, the dissection will happen later. Three things we first need to identify. Atra kriya padam kim, kartrupadam kim, karma padam kim. So every sentence, this is what we need to identify. Very good. Working with me beautifully, Bhagini. Dhanyavadaha. Agre patatu.
Vrikshasya upari vanaraha asan. So kriya padam is asan. The karma padam is vanaraha. Vanaraha is asan. Karta padam is vanaraha. And object is vrikshasya. And the other is extra. On top of.
Why will your answer is wrong? Tell me why.
Asan is the kriya. Is there. So what is there is vanaraha. So that is the karta.
And the last part, what did you say?
Vrikshasya
Mm.
upari. So that's all descriptive of the asan. I mean, where on top of the tree and all.
So you said
no subject. There's no object.
Atra karmapadam nasti. Kimartam asdhatu is a.
Yeah, it is na karmakaha.
Akarmakaha.
Akarmakaha.
Asdhatu does not take. This is a boy. That's it. Whenever is there, there will not be an object. This is a beautiful picture. There is no action which is being done on the picture, right? The monkey is on the tree. On the tree will take Saptami Vibhakti. Is there. So there will be no karma pada. Whenever is or am there, generally you will not have a karma pada there. So Vrikshasya upari vanaraha asan. Kimartam asan and not asit?
Vanaraha, plural.
Bahuvachane bhavati. Vanaraha, vanarau, vanaraha. Asit, astam, asan. Iti bhavati. Agre patatu bhagini, uttamam.
Vriddhaha ekam upayam akrot.
Punaha pattu, antima pattu.
Akarot.
Akarot.
Does not thought of, past tense of karoti. So akarot. So upayam is idea. One idea. The Vriddha thought of an idea. So akarot is the kriya. Thought of what? Object is upayam. And subject is the Vriddha who thought about it. Saha pashan khandan. Pashana khandan. Swakritya akshipa. Swikritya, accepted. Swikritya akshipat. The through. So he stones, pashan is stone, khandan big stone.
Pashana khandan is stone.
Okay, pashana khanda swikritya, except
taking.
Accepted or picked up. Okay. Picked up a stone and threw it. Akshipat. So the kriya is akshipat. Akshipat. Akshipat is the kriya padam. Pashan khandan is the through what? Stone, pasha, object, and he is the kriya. Okay.
Slight catch here, but I'm not going into this now. We'll assume that it takes the stones and he threw. Okay.
Through.
Atra pratyaya asti. So we will see that later. So for now, assume that the Vriddhaha threw the
stone. Vanaraha kupitaha abhavan. So the monkeys were angry. Abhavan is the kriya. There's no object. And subject kriya is vanaraha.
Subject is not kriya. Subject is
karma. Karta.
Okay. Say three words in Samskritam and English, Bhagni. What is?
Kriya is verb. Karta is the doer or the subject. Karma is the object or karma.
On which it is being done. Correct. So, Vanaraha, Upitaha. Suppose we briefly touched on Prashnavachaka Shabdaha. 1 second. Prashnavachaka Shabdaha. If I underline Vanaraha, what will be the Prashna Nirmanam there? Do you recall?
Who?
So which Shabda table would you use?
that Parasmaipadi and thing, is it? No.
No. When we did the
Karmakaha.
No. When we did Sarvanama Padas, we also, so we said Balakaha, Balakau, Balakaha, Saha, Tau, Te, Eshaha, Etau, Ete.
Yeah.
Ete. And then we did Ayam, Imau, Ime. And then we also did the Prashnavachaka Shabdaha. Do you recall?
Yeah.
Prashna.
Kaha, kau, ke, ka, ke, kaha, kim, ke, kani.
Very good. So this, if I underline Vanaraha, what will be the Prashna Pada there?
Ke.
Very good. Ke kupitaha abhavan. Excellent, Bhagini. Ke kupitaha abhavan. So, Vanaraha kupitaha abhavan. Very good. So, the reason why I asked, in general, the endings go along in Prashnavachakaha, the endings go along with how the table declines. But then for Pullinga Pada, Bahuvachanam, it is Saha, Tau,
Taute.
Taute or Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha. So, but it is not Kaha, Kau, Kaha. It is Kaha, Kau, Ke. This is one thing you need to remember. Very good.
Yeah, because Kaha becomes the feminine, I think. Yeah.
Kaha is for Strilinga Pada.
Strilinga. Te phalani akshipan. Akshipan. They through the fruits. So Kriya Padam is akshipan. And te is the karta. And phalani is the karma padam. Vriddha hani palani svikritya santoshan akhadat. So the old man, Vriddha hani palani, those fruits, svikritya, accepted, and with happiness, santoshena akhadat.
Santoshena.
With happiness, he ate it. So again, Kriya Padam akhadat. Then karma is vriddha. Karta is vriddha. And karma is phalani.
Tani phalani svikritya santoshena akhadat. Uttama Magni. Very good. Prashnaha. Oh, 1 second. I think I missed the animation here. 1 minute. Patatu.
So, Kushalaha Vriddha. Etesham Uttaram Likit. Write the Etesham Uttaram Likata. So, I write the answer. Etesham.
That is okay. Prashna.
Okay. Kaha Kshuditaha Abhavat. Ek Vriddha Kshuditaha Abhavat.
Uttamam. Ekaha Vriddha Kshuditaha Abhavat.
Vriddha Vrikshe Kani Upashayat. Upashyat. Up. My God, I'm sorry. Pashyat. So, what did he see? Vriddha Vrikshe Bahuni Phalani Apashyat.
Uttamam.
Vriddha Vrikshe Phalani Apashyat.
Agree. Saha.
I can't see the next question.
Asti kalu atra?
I have to left. Right. Saha kim achintayat. He had lots of worries. Saha achintayat aham vriddaha.
Why
Mama
did he
sharire
use the word worry?
achintayat. He was thinking. Okay, so he had lots of thoughts.
Saha kim achintayat. What did he think? Chintayati. Ityukte atra
Think.
iti atraha. Ardha. Thought. Iti arthaha.
Aham vriddaha. Mama sharire shaktihi nasti. Vrikshaha unnataha asti. Katam upari gacchami. Katam phalam prapnomi. Iti
Saha chintayat.
achintayat.
Uttamam. Antima prashnaha.
Vanaraha kani akshipan. Vanaraha fruits. Phalani akshipan.
Uttamam. Vanaraha phalani
akshipan.
Uttamam. Very good. Excellent. Excellent.
Lot of help. Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoyed the process.
I enjoyed reading the story also. I felt understood.
Very good. Dhanyavadah. Samyak kritam. Very good. So whenever you take a small paragraph, try to dissect and understand this way. Look for the Kriya Padam. Once you identify the Kriya Pada, atra Kartru Padam kim. Kaha Kriyam Karoti. Who is doing the action? Anantaram Sakarmaka Dhatuhu va Akarmaka Dhatuhu va. Sakarmaka Dhatuhu chet Vakye Samanyataya atra Karma Padam Bhavati eva. Karma Padam kim. If we identify these three, then the rest of the sentence dissection becomes easier to understand. At this stage, these three are the three important padas you need to focus on. Subhashitam. Hello. Shubha Bhagini. Shubha Bhagini asti va? Shubha Bhagini, are you there? Can you please raise your hand? Samsung iti namasti vatra.
Sorry, there is some problem in that is why I'm not able to type or the screen is.
Nama Pari, you can just change your name, Bhagini, in the next class. It will be easier for me to follow. Patatu.
Namaste, Radhe Krishna. Sadayam hridayam yasya pashitam satyabhushitam kayaf parihite yasya kali satyasya kharoti kim.
Punaha patatu Bhagini.
Satyam hridayam yasya
Punaha patatu. Punaha patatu.
Satyam hridayam.
Satyam nasti atra. Punaha patatu.
Satyam hridayam.
Prathama vakyam satyam va?
Sadayam, sorry. Sadayam hridayam yasya bhashitam satyabhushitam kaya parihite yasya.
Itiya padam kaya
parihite.
Parihite asti vatra?
Parhite.
Patatu?
Parahite.
Kayaha.
Kayaha parahite yasya kali satyasya karoti kim.
Kayaha parahite yasya anantaram
kalistasya karoti kim. Sorry.
उत्तमं कलिस्तस्य करोति किं चिन्ता मास्तु भगिनि पुनः पठतु सदयं
हृदयं यस्य भाषितं सत्यभूषितं कायः परहिते यस्य कलिस्तस्य करोति किम्
कलिस्तस्य करोति किम् उत्तमं
यस्य means one whose hridayam sadayam or sadayam hridayam is that one whose heart has got more daya.
Sadayam. Uttamam, very good.
Which is compassionate and it has got more merciful. There are a lot of words to say that. So the person, one who has the compassionate heart and whose, when he speaks truth, his speech is adorned with truth. As Saraswati sits in his tongue, what you say, or whatever he says is correct and either. And kayaha is when his body, which is used only for doing good things to others, surrounded by him when he does all good things to everyone. Yasya kali satyas karoti kim. So for such a person, what can Kali do? Kali Purusha do to such person whose heart is passionate, who speaks truth, whose body is only to help others, only for good things he does. In such a person, Kali cannot touch him. Kali cannot do anything. Such a person will not even fear for death.
Correct. What can, here you can also interpret as Yama.
For Yama.
What can Kali do to such a person whose heart is filled with compassion, whose bhashanam is filled with Satyam.
Madhuravani.
Satyam, not Madhuravani. Satyam, right? The beauty of the speech is the truth.
Yes. And whose body is dedicated to welfare of others.
Atra kalihi tasya
kim
karoti. What can he do? He cannot do anything. Yeah. So
there is also one story behind also, like there is a Maharishi Dadichi, he gave his bones to Indra to make Vajra.
Correct.
So such a good thing when you do. So that is an example for this. Like the body, when your body is dedicated to welfare of others. So Dadichi Maharishi gave his bones to Indra to do. Indra does go either, yeah. He's what you call, they are all not asuras, no, they are all devas. For deva to do good to the universe, Dadichi gave his bone as Vajra, to Indra's Vajra.
Paropakaraha. Atra paresham krite upakaraha, helping others. Iti ardhaha. So if one is involved in such kind of dharma, where he is filled with compassion, he always speaks the truth, he is engaged in helping out others, then what can Yama do to one such person? So basically the
because this yuga is Kali Yuga, no? In this Kali Yuga, no one will respect others, nothing is there. So when we do all these things, Kali cannot come and Kali Purusha cannot enter you.
Correct. Uttamam Bhagini. Very nicely explained.
Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.
There's one more topic in this chapter, which I think I have missed out in the last class. I did not see. I'll just quickly go through this. I'm just going to type out and explain. So, Kati iti prashnavachaka shabdaha. I hope you can see me type. So, Kati means how many. So, whenever you want to ask how many iti prashnaha asti chet, you would use the Prashnavachaka Shabdah Kati. Pustake Asti. I think it's in the last. I just looked at the book and realized I have missed out. So, for example, Varge Dasha Chatraha Santi. What does this sentence mean? Varge Dasha Chatraha Santi. What is the meaning of the sentence? Akhila Bhagini vadatu.
Are you able to hear me?
Shruyate Bhagini vadatu.
How many students are there in the class?
That will be the question. I want the translation of the sentence I have given. Varge Dasha Chatraha Santi. How would you translate this?
There are 10 students in the class.
Correct. There are 10 students in the class. Iti arthaha. Now, you want to find out how many students are there and you want to ask a question there. So, for Dasha, you would use Kati. So, Varge Kati Chatraha Santi. The answer would be Varge Dasha Chatraha Santi. So, Uttamam Bhagini, Dhanyavadaha. So, whenever we want to ask how many, iti Sankhya, Uttaram Sankhya bhavati chet, Kati iti prayogaha. Grihe Pancha Prakoshtaha Santi. So, what does this mean? Grihe Pancha Prakoshtaha Santi. Priya Bhagini?
Namaskaraha. There are 5 rooms in the house.
There are 5 rooms in the house. So, Prashna Nirmanam Katam Bhavati?
Grihe Kati Prakoshtaha Santi.
Grihe Kati Prakoshtaha Santi. The prayogaha of Kati, how many. So, wherever there is a number, if the number is underlined, then the Prashna Nirmanam for that would be Kati. Kati means how many. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. Let me think of another example. Pustake Sapta Kathaha Santi. Arthaha kaha? Pustake Sapta Kathaha Santi. Jayashree Bhagini?
Namaskaram, Bhagini.
Namaskar.
There are 7 stories in the book.
Uttamam. There are 7 stories in the book. Iti arthaha. Prashna Nirmanam Katam Bhavati?
Pustake Kati Kathaha Santi.
Pustake Kati Kathaha Santi. Uttamam. Parikshayam vimshatihi prashnaha bhavanti. Artah kaha? Saraswati Bhagini.
नमस्कारः भगिनी परीक्षायां कति प्रश्नाः भवन्ति
Meaning?
In exams, how many questions are there?
Answer?
Yeah. Answer is there are how many questions are there? There are Vimshati.
Vimshati is?
Vimshati. Yeah, just now. 20.
Correct.
20 questions.
Correct.
Yeah.
So Parikshayam vimshatihi prashnaha bhavanti. There are 20 questions in the exam. Parikshayam kati prashnaha bhavanti. That is the question. So whenever we are framing a question, whenever we are framing a question with respect to a number, sankhya, kati iti prayogaha bhavati. Varge dasha chatraha santi. Varge kati chatraha santi. Grihe pancha prakoshtaha santi. Grihe kati prakoshtaha santi. Pustake sapta kathaha santi. Pustake kati kathaha santi. Parikshayam vimshati prashnaha bhavanti. Parikshayam kati prashnaha bhavanti. So when you want to ask a question, it with respect to a number, the prashnavachaka shabdaha would be kati. I think that completes the 4th chapter. Panchama pate lot lakaraha iti manye. Lot lakaraha panchama pate vidyamanaha dvitiya vibhaktihi. Vidyamana dvitiya vibhaktihi asmabhihi krita. We have already done the dvitiya vibhakti part, which is explained in the 5th chapter. We also did the special words paritaha, ubhayataha, abhitaha, bina. We have covered that as well. Sma prayoga. I should remember to do the last part, Samskrita Vyavaharaha. प्रश्नः अस्ति वा?
In Sukti, there is Udyoginam Purushasimham Upayati Lakshmi. So actually, Udyoginam should be adjective, no? But they have given Dvitiya Vibhakti, so it becomes Karma Padam.
Karma Padam, which is an adjective to the Purusha Simha.
So in Sanskrit, we don't have these adjectives like that.
Ask it again, Bhagini.
So Udyoginam, like in the sentence we find out, no, first this is verb, this is karta, and this is karma padam. Like that, what is the word for adjectives? We don't have
Visheshana padam.
Visheshana padam. So
correct.
So
Madhuram phalam. So sweet fruit. Madhuram would be the Visheshana padam. Correct.
But here in this sukti, it is as a Dvitiya Vibhakti.
So even Visheshana padam can be Dvitiya Vibhakti. So I can say there is a sweet fruit. Madhuram phalam asti. So there is a sweet fruit. I can say Aham madhuram phalam kadami. I am eating a sweet fruit. So in which case the madhuram phalam will become the karma pada there.
Okay.
It can... So the entire parichaya is about Visheshana Visheshya Bhavaha, where the beauty of Sanskritam language is the Visheshana Padam, which is the adjective, will take the same Vibhakti, Vachanam and Lingam of the Visheshya Padam. So the adjective will change according to, so in English, sweet boy, sweet boys, sweet girl, sweet girl, sweet fruit, sweet fruits. It is sweet for everything, right?
Right.
In Sanskritam, it changes according to the Lingam, Vachanam and Vibhakti. So in Parichaya, you have about 4-5 chapters covering the Visheshana Visheshya Bhava.
Oh.
Next level.
Dhanyavad.
Good question. Astu. Vargam samapayamah. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om Tat Sat Dhanyavadah. Shubhadinam. Chandrabhagni Prichati. Santi. Santi Bhavanti can be used interchangeably. Not an issue. धन्यवादः.